welcome back to Fantasy Football in 5. Our last episode was our running backs strategy. This episode will be our wide receivers.
If you haven't heard about our channel, hit the big red button below. Wide receivers, we're going to bust them out real quick, 1 through 40. 1, obviously, Antonio Brown. Now keep going. Julio Jones, Odell Beckham, Mike Evans, Jordy Nelson, AJ Green, Amari Cooper, Des Bryant, T.Y. Hilton, Michael Thomas at 10.
And then starting off, we have Doug Baldwin, Brandon Cooks, Terrell Pryor, Alshon Jeffrey, DeAndre Hopkins, Demaryius Thomas, Tyreek Hill, Julian Edelman, Sammy Watkins, and Keenan Allen.
21, Allen Robinson, Michael Crabtree, Jarvis Landry, Devontae Adams, Brandon Marshall, Deshaun Jackson at 26, Stephon Diggs, Larry Fitzgerald, Jameson Crowder, and Kelvin Benjamin at 30.
And then we have Emmanuel Sanders, Golden Tate, Jeremy Maclin, Pierre Garcon, Martavis Bryant, Willie Snead, Eric Decker, Dante Moncrief, Marvin Jones, and Adam Thielen.
There it is, folks.
Alright, starting off here, we're going to do the tiers just like we did before. In Tier 1, we went from Antonio Brown down to Mike Evans, and then in Tier 2, we went from Jordy Nelson all the way down to T.Y. Hilton, and we really like Amari Cooper this year.
I would draft any of these guys, really, but for what our draft strategy says, Amari Cooper is probably your best bet. AJ Green too, depending on what pick you have, is a really good option also. Tier 3 through 4. Tier 3 is Michael Thomas through Alshon Jeffrey. Really like TP and Alshon Jeffrey through that tier. And then Tier 4, a couple of guys we dislike. DeAndre Hopkins through Allen Robinson. It looks like we don't like DeAndre Hopkins, Demaryius Thomas, or Allen Robinson a lot, just because of their quarterback play, and we're really unsure of how they perform this year.
Alright, now in Tier 5, we have from Michael Crabtree all the way down through Stephon Diggs. We do not like, I don't like Devontae Adams, and I really like Deshaun Jackson, however. And then in Tier 6, we go from Larry Fitzgerald all the way down through Pierre Garcon, and we really like Pierre Garcon this year. Also at number 40, we have Adam Thielen, we really like.
And Fitzgerald through Adam Thielen, those guys will probably be taken anywhere from around probably 7 to 11, probably. But yeah, Pierre Garcon, Adam Thielen, we really like them this year. Okay, so if you're wondering where to draft your wide receivers, here it is. Rounds 2 and 3 should be your number 1 and 2 guys, and then rounds 5, 9, and 13, you should have 5 wide receivers on your roster before the end of the draft.
And then for sleepers here, we're going to talk about Pierre Garcon, Keenan Allen, Anquan Bolden, and Kenny Britt. I personally really like Kenny Britt. He's kind of a sleeper mainly because if you look at that team, the Browns, but Kenny Britt, expect him to do really well in that system.
Anquan Bolden, on the other hand, just got signed by the Bills. I don't know who was Detroit he played for last year?
Yes, Detroit.
He played really well. He had like 6 touchdowns or something. Limited production, but I think that production will be increased this year because it's probably going to be the number 3 target again. But in an offense that's run heavy, gets out of the end zone a lot, he's fantastic in the red zone. It's a great draft option late for you.
Starting off here, a few busts. We have Golden Tate, Devontae Parker, John Brown, and Corey Coleman.
Now, we have been pretty low on Devontae Parker ever since he entered the league a couple years ago, and for a good reason. He really didn't show anything in his rookie year. Last year was kind of iffy. He had a couple of glimpses of nice moments where he could break out, but I just don't think this year is going to be his year either. Jay Cutler is in at quarterback now. Sorry guys, but Jay Cutler is basically equivalent to a trash can. Okay, so for guys you want to draft late, probably around 13 will probably be your last guys to get. Maybe if your draft has around 16, you might want to look for one of these guys also. Kenny Stills, Torrey Smith, Zay Jones, and Taylor Gabriel.
I really, really like Kenny Stills this year. He was great last year. Probably their best receiver other than Jarvis Landry. Expect Kenny Stills to get a lot of targets no matter who's throwing him the ball. Alright, starting off here, we're going to each highlight one guy that we really like. Mine is going to be my boy, TP. So he is going now with a new team with the Washington Redskins. He actually has a quarterback throwing him the ball, Kirk Cousins, not a garbage. And so expect him to actually get some good plays downfield and really light up the scoreboard.
Speaking of lighting up the scoreboard, how about Deshaun Jackson, new team also with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jameis Winston loves to throw the ball. Loves to throw the ball to Mike Evans. Going to love throwing it to Deshaun Jackson. The Bucs were the worst team. I think they were the only team without a pass 50 yards down the field last year, and Deshaun Jackson's going to open up the field for him. He's going to get at least 9 touchdowns. I see it. It's going to be great for you. That was Fantasy Football in 5. Thank you for watching. We did our fantasy news in 5 minutes less because honestly, who would want to watch a 30-minute video on this topic?
Amen.
So this is our wide receiver drafting strategy. Anyways, by drafting, join our subscriber league. It's really easy. All you got to do is subscribe to us, give us your contact information, and then we will put you in our league. We have 4 teams right now. We want to get at least 8, so stay tuned and subscribe to us.